Shalom, everyone. This is Talia D. Thank you for tuning in. I want to share a revelation I received from our Feast of Trumpets that just passed. And okay, so let me see if you can guess. What is the biggest snake on this entire planet? Take a guess. It's a python. Okay, so that was the revelation I received during trumpets, and I'm like, okay, Father, what in the world does a python have to do with anything right now? So just researching the snake a little bit, if it relates to the season, if it relates to what's going on the feast day, I'm like, okay, a python. What does a python have to do with the seasons and what's going on, everybody? And so looking up the python, it's one of the largest snakes on the planet. It's slow, it's steady, it calculates its prey, and I like to do demonstrations, so don't be alarmed. I'm going to hold up a snake or an example of one. This is an example of my snake, okay? So the Most High showed me in a vision that's what's going on with people right now. Iniquity. And if you look at iniquity, the Hebrew root goes back to perversion. It goes back to, if you look at the imagery of the word when it's drawn out, it's a twisted rope. Okay, and I got that from Exodus 20 and Exodus 34. If you look up the word iniquity, you can do your own study. Look up that word. It's very interesting. And it's a little deep, from sin, transgression, and iniquity. Like I said, do your own study. But he showed me, what's going on within this sultry season. It's hot. It's humid. The climate is a transitional time. What's ever in our blood, whatever has been dormant that we don't want to deal with, whatever drop of poison or perversion or a little bit of iniquity, a little bit of lies, a little bit of, I've been dabbling in, didn't think that, entertaining certain thoughts would hurt me. But, whatever's going on within you, that's what iniquity is. It's sin that's been in our DNA, that's been passed down from the third and fourth generation. And that's what those chapters kind of talk about. So when the Most High, when I looked at perversion, he showed me that image of that particular snake. And that particular snake it's so amazing how it correlates with Hasatan. He's not going to show you that entertaining and living in your iniquity and your sin is going to eventually lead you to death. He's very subtle. Of course, if you show him that, I'm a big python, I'm going to strangle you to death, you're going to run. So he's going to show you, it's okay. It's just a little alcohol. It's a little weed. You can flirt with her a little bit, even though you're married. It's just a little bit of sin, a little bit of transgression. You know it's wrong, but you do it anyway, and you keep on doing it. And within this season, it's the right climate, spiritually and naturally, to have yourself in a situation that you probably shouldn't be in. And so, within that python, I studied that once that my python gets a grip on you, his agenda is to squeeze and squeeze, and he squeezes his food so hard that it actually breaks its bones, and it squeezes the breath out of its food, its prey, and in that way it can swallow it whole. And I said, oh my gosh, that's exactly what iniquity is designed to do. Iniquity is designed to get you bound up and so distracted to what the Most High wants you to do. It will literally choke the life out of you. It will literally take your breath away to a point where you are in a place of darkness, death. I've gotten 5 Amber Alerts on my phone. People are committing suicide. People are overdosing on drugs, and people's tempers are high. Like, what is going on? But it's the season. the wisdom behind the Torah is it will show you what to expect. So with the Feast of Trumpets, you intercede on people's behalf for the nations, for, Israel, for your family and friends, so they can turn back to him and meet him at the appointed time for Yom Kippur. That sin, that secret sin, that open, the sin that's out in the open is being exposed right now. But don't allow it to lead you to death. Don't allow it to get you to turn away from him, to the fact that you don't even recognize yourself. Because also within that word, twisted rope, I also received, this is the Torah. It represents law. It represents straightness. But also within the Torah, we recognize that the Most High, our Creator, our Father, is also an Elohim of spirits. He is the Lord of hosts. He is spiritual. So within that straightness, I can still bend this rope just a little bit. Here's the flexibility. I can stretch it. I am law, but I'm also spirit. I'm straight, and I also can give you grace. I can show you mercy. Within that, I design you to go inside of a tennis shoe. And we are in his image. This is what my design. But within that perversion, within that iniquity, you get twisted up from things from going outside the Torah. You get knotted up. You don't look like the Most High anymore. You look like a bunch of knotted iniquity. And so I received a lot within this string. I received a lot. That revelation just kind of like went on a spiral. But I just wanted to give you a visual of what state you might be in, a twisted, knotted rope that outside yourself you can't fix. But Yeshua, this is how our Savior comes in. This is how the Most High comes in. He says you can't unwrap yourself by yourself. You have to have something outside yourself that has more power than you. You are not Elohim. You need someone stronger than you to pull you out of that darkness, that hot temper, that iniquity that keeps bubbling up and you can't seem to fight anymore. You need someone outside yourself to help you with that. And here comes Yeshua. Here comes the grace of Elohim that comes to empower you to say, that's enough. Meet me at Yom Kippur. Meet me at the appointed time. Let us conversate. Let us reason together. Give me what's going on with you so I can make you straight again. So I can make you look like me again. So I pray that you, wherever state or city you're in, that you start inquiring about Yom Kippur. I know for the houses of Ohio, we do fast. We humble ourselves in that way. We really want to make sure that we take out every type of distraction that you can think of to really pinpoint and keen in on what the Most High wants us to do. Receive new revelation, receive new wine, so we can go into the sowing season afresh. So I thank you for tuning in. I pray that you guys receive this message. It was a blessing for me. I pray it's a blessing for you. Subscribe, like, share with someone you love. If you have a question, put it in the comments. I'll be more than welcome to answer your questions as well. All right. Love you guys. Shalom.